Have you ever carried a pizza box with loads of your favorite toppings on it and then juggled around struggling to prevent those toppings to get stuck on the top of the box? This problem was actually solved by the pizza saver, or called the pizza stool, which is placed right on top, and this was invented way back in 1974 in Argentina. This also doubles up to hold all the slices together so that they don't move apart. When you look at it, it seems such a simple solution, but it actually solves such a big problem for the pizza manufacturers, and sometimes it's even used to be put on top of cakes. So in today's edition of what I call making it simple, or making IT simple, the way you want to look at it, I will be giving you some more of tools and utilities that come bundled with Windows 10, which hopefully will make your life simpler. Hi, my name is Deepak and I run a company called Nurture IT, which focuses on bringing the right IT and telecom solutions for startups and scaling up SMBs. So the first utility I'm talking about is managing your hard disk space. As you would have realized, a lot of us have now moved from the traditional SATA hard disks to SSDs. These are generally 256 or 512 GB in capacity, and hence this has kind of shrunk the amount of free space that we have. It's hence important that we manage our storage properly. You'll be quite surprised at the amount of space that your recycle bin or the downloads folder consumes. And it's exactly when you are pressed for time and you are probably copying or downloading something that you have this message that pops up saying insufficient disk space, right? Then you have to go manually keep deleting various files. And this is exactly the problem that Windows 10's new feature called Storage Sense has solved. This is how this works. You need to go to Start, then go to Settings, System, and then Storage. You have various options, as you can see. This also includes moving files which are unopened for a very long time into your OneDrive, and hence it frees up a lot of your local space. You can also schedule as to after how many days the files need to be deleted. So you can choose what fits you best. Have you ever had a situation where, after 6 months of constantly editing a file that you use or a presentation, you realize that you really like an introduction or a para that you had created 6 months back, and it's lost because of the constant editing, and hence you can't roll back on that? This is exactly the problem that is solved by Windows 10's new feature called File History. This is similar to what a lot of higher-end applications called version control. So how this works is basically the file history keeps taking snapshots of the file that you are working on, and at the regular intervals defined by you, it keeps stashing away these snapshots either onto an external drive or onto a network drive. So if ever you have a situation like I said earlier, all you need to do is go to that file in File Explorer, right click on it, and then it'll give you the option of loading the previous versions. So this is how you go to File History. Under Setting, go to Update and Security, and then go to Backup. You will need to either connect an external drive or you need to configure a network drive. You can set the frequency of backup depending on your convenience and the amount of space that you have. You can pick the options that suit you best. So the third point I'm talking about today is about data. Data is something like insurance. You realize the importance of it only when you need it, and it doesn't exist at that point of time, right? So system crashes, whether it's software or a hardware, is a reality that we all need to live with. While taking a backup is always the top priority in our to-do list, it never happens in reality because we tend to forget about it. And hence it's important to put this function into autopilot mode. There have always been a lot of free and paid utilities which offer this service, but today it is a part of Windows 10 operating system itself. You could either back this up on your cloud. So for example, if you have an Office 365 subscription, you can schedule it to be backed up on your OneDrive, or you can even do it on your Google Drive or any other cloud service provider that you subscribe to. You could also back it up on an external hard disk connected on your USB port, or if you are on a network and you have a NAS box, you can even connect it there. You can schedule backups at regular intervals as defined by you. Each type of functionality or service that I've mentioned have some pros and cons. I don't want to get into the details of it. I'm attaching the link below so you can read up to it and choose what suits you best. I do hope whatever I've shared today is gonna make your life a little more simpler and more productive. If you need any help in any of these areas, you know whom to reach out to. Good luck and stay safe.